Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back with more Fallen Republic, a Star Wars mod. And yes, I forgot to mute my own video again. Great start. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah. Big day for Fallen Republic. It was officially announced to be coming out, available to you guys 8/19/2020. So on the 19th, which is as of here in Eastern Time, well, today it's the 15th, so it's not that long at all. And I actually have permission now to resume doing episodic playthroughs for various empires. And I thought we'd just take 30 minutes before I try and sleep and resume our Loyalist playthrough. It was a pretty good first game, and we've got some tough questions to resolve here on this second game. And while I am yammering on, I am also getting you guys on the live chat. Sorry about that. Okay, you guys are on the live chat, so if you got any comments, you got any questions, anything you want to say, feel free to ask, feel free to talk, feel free to chat. Happy to have you. So that said, where did we leave off? Well, we left off in a difficult diplomatic situation because we're trying to gear up with the help of the Delegation of 2000 to get a bunch of allies together to form our Rebel Alliance. And we're having some problems with that because, well, one of our friends, one of our best friends, in fact, is someone that everyone else hates. So we're going to have to kind of choose. Do we want one really loyal friend or a bunch of other friends who we had to ditch our loyal friend to maybe had a chance at recruiting? It's not so... it's a little awkward. And hello, Matthew Gaming. How you doing? Anyway, getting back to it. Just gonna look at a few things here. I'm trying to remember where I was. And by the way, yes, I am in a war because of one of my allies will take the fight with the Mandalorians. No big deal. Anyway, this is an archaeological site I've been working on. Let's see. Our medical team recovered the deceased captain. The body had no evident physical trauma, aside from the bruises to the cheeks and forehead. Likely from what they presume was a very gentle impact asteroid. Toxicology screens from blood samples have indicated the captain had been heavily under the influence of spice in the last moments of his life. It was no doubt a contributing factor to the accident. It seemed that no one had offered this inexperienced smuggler that most wise of all wisdom: never use your own stash. Our science team has made the decision to remove all the spice from the wreckage and to transport it back to our empire. The crates from the freighter's cargo bay take an hour to move and almost exceed the capacity of the science ship. Concerned about the temptation for scientists on board, Los Ijaz orders a sentry to stand watch outside the cargo bay until the spice is unloaded. So we had a freighter captain who died because he was high on his own spice, and then we took the spice ourselves and we had to put it under guard because we were afraid our own people would get into the spice. But that said, we got 1,500 spice. Not bad. Okay. Just grabbing some tech here. Okay. And these heathens voted Mon Mothma out of power. They're awesome, generally incredible leader. Well, I gave her some support. Anyway, and what's that about loyal, Matthew? Let me see here. I think it was due to the Verpine.
Construction complete.
Or actually, no, it was the Cathar. Because of the Cathar that we got dragged into the war with the Mandalorians, which actually were on the leaning towards winning side at the moment, except for war exhaustion. And, but the Verpine are our big issue. Still no Mon Mothma. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we cannot end the war with the Mandalorians diplomatically, and as well, we have to look at another problem, which is the Verpine. If there are a lot of people who are not yet taken up by alliances who we could invite into our alliance very easily. If we use the Delegation of 2,000, we could get them in pretty much
Construction
instantly.
complete.
But a little problem is that most of them hate the Verpine, and it's giving us a 1,000 opinion penalty. So we have to think about, the Verpine have been very, very loyal allies to us from very early on. And, well, do we want to keep them, or do we want to ditch them to have a chance at getting a bunch of friends around the galaxy, rather than one right next to us who happens to be not half bad? I'm not sure. But I suppose we should do something about the whole Mandalorian war thing, because they're attacking Cathar space pretty good. Had a little year roll over there. Let's see, where's our fleet?
Technology discovered.
Okay, with the New World Project Edict, we can terraform 50% faster, and we get 2 extra pops when establishing a colony. That's pretty good. And off-road trading company, I think, because, well, we always need cash. But yeah, where is the fleet? Here it is.
Construction complete.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. We might want to... well, we're gonna have to just kind of punch in here and hopefully save the Cathar. And I'll speed us up as well. And in case you guys did not hear, the big announcement today was on the 19th. It's the big release date. So for those of you who've been watching the streams, mine or any of the others, well, you finally get to have your hands on the mod on the 19th. So that's why I thought I'd revisit it, and now that I am permitted to make some more episodic videos for the different empires, well, I thought I'd come back to the Loyalist one and see how we do. And I'll probably do, if time permits, I'll probably do videos for each of the empires before the 14th. At least one, but no promises. And here we're going to get into a big space battle.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Did they leave? I can't quite tell what's going on here. Oh. Oh yeah, I did get that salvage Star Destroyer. sorry about the late hour. It's kind of a lousy night for me, so I just thought, well, I'd relax a little bit by doing a stream. What's this? One of our planets has had a recent outbreak of the Bandonian plague. You have to help them. We'll send back to help them.
Log updated.
Oh, birth of the galactic market. I don't think we have any worlds that are quite that good, but who knows? We shipped the plague, we stopped the plague from contaminating anyone else. Sadly, those already infected succumbed to the symptoms. So we got 1,500 unity, but we lost a pop due to the plague. I'm going to zoom out from the battle for a second because I want to see. Yeah, Dantooine only has a trade value of 16, so. Oh, well, that might stand a chance. It's got 20. $28. Looks like you're the winner. Let's see here. I'm going to boost their commercial score so that we can snag the galactic market. And let's go to decisions. And nominate for the galactic market. And also looking around, what are we lacking here? We're lacking influence to boost the nomination bid. Oh, wow. We should have to hope. Oh, what's this? Another archaeological thing going on? After scouring through the marine segment, the team pushes through the ship, getting to the weapons maintenance bays not far from the bridge. Though this section is not far from the main guns, which are located at the tip of the ship, maybe we can gain some valuable knowledge here. Okay. And let's see, we've got some edict, or not edict, but rather traditions to choose from. And right now we're working down the Moncal design tree. I think it's a very nice tree. Just giving some thought to what order do I want things. I think Mon Calamari shipyards would do. Okay, now that things are in order here, let's see how the battle's going. Or rather, where it's going. There it is, and it looks like we won. Yes, we did. Okay. That is good news. But that planet's name was Gungan, it's Gargan. Shows you how late it is here.
Engaging enemy station.
Actually, I should probably run. The space was a little more than I thought. Yeah, well... yeah, that's a retreat. Okay, it's time for some diplomacy while we build some new ships.
Initiating communications.
And speaking of diplomacy, Corporate Sector Authority would like a commercial pact. Well, it just so happens I've been wanting to make friends with the Corporate Sector Authority. So yes. And while we're at it, CSA. How much are you against allying with us? Yeah, 3,000 something because of the Burpee and the Cathar and the Mon Calamari. Sorry, but you're not quite worth being friends at that price. Okay. Well, let's look at the Burpine. And actually, while we're doing this diplomacy stuff, we should also have the fleet rebuilding. I think we lost our ship with our admiral. No, yeah, we got that new archaeological site on,
We're going to need maintenance after this.
was it here? It might have been. No, not this one. We picked up another one from a rumor monger.
Technology discovered.
It's an off-world trading company tech. All of these green options are specializations, which is basically you can specialize a planet in a certain thing, like say this planet is really good at administration or science or things like that. As the team moves closer to the bridge, they've started seeing signs of boarding actions and large hull breaches resulting from the old ship's last battle. The team hasn't been able to recognize the dock wrecks, or that they seem advanced with an integrated jetpacks, yet definitely not manufactured by the Old Republic or even the Sith. That sounds familiar. They seem
War
advanced.
has broken out.
Who? Who between who? Zygerian slave state and the Cathar Principality. What the hell, Cathar? We finally made it to the bridge, and it's a mess. Corpses and droid wrecks are all over the place. Most of the equipment is either damaged or outright destroyed, no doubt a result of the firefight, space battle, and finally the crash. The team managed to power up one terminal and extracted some useful information from it. The last mission of the Brental star encountered difficulties around the fringes of wild space. Okay, and logs indicate that without any warning and continued. Oh, wait. I missed a spot there. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment of legal blindness. The font is a bit small for me. Logs indicate the enormous and aptly named Eternal Fleet arrived, opened fire without any warning, and continued to send boarding teams. The Jedi stationed on the ship rallied to defend the bridge, but the small ship was eventually forced to land on the surface of the planet. So they were attacked by the Eternal Fleet. The Jedi tried to rally the crew, but they were eventually forced to land. And we have the Zygerians declaring war on the Mon Calamari now. We're never going to get out of the war and focus on the Empire. Man. The Zygerians are also going after the Mon Calamari monarch. Well, I see. Actually, that's something else, but yes, they are, though. And here's the good old Senate, which the game takes care to remind us nothing we do here really matters, not to the Emperor. But, you know, we just play along with the act. Let's see, the coordinates led us to a small remote moon on the southern part of the galaxy. Identifying a Sol settlement on the moon, our team has landed on the outskirts of the settlement. On approach, it's evident, that the settlement is of Gungan architecture. Oh no. But looking worse for wear. The settlement has suffered from an attack. Piled centrally in the middle of the settlement are the remains of dead Gungans, and within them a shiny orb. And our choice is to secure the orb and send it to a laboratory. We may need to use it, or we may find a use for it. It's very strange. Oh, it figures. Okay, so let's take a vote. There are a bunch of people who would be our friends if we ditch the Verpine here, the guys in green, or rather the central guys in green on the screen. The issue is the Verpine have been one of our longest running, most loyal allies from the outset. It's just that they're imposing a 1,000 opinion penalty on everybody who might well be our friends, even with the use of the Delegation or 2000. So, what do you think? Should I keep them or should I drop them to get more allies? By the way, I'm sorry I read the events so slowly. I really am legally blind, so and plus with that going on, white text on black background doesn't do so well. Our diplomatic action with centrality, good relations, comes to an end. We can use this action once again. If we have at least 100 focus points, we can jump to the Empire selection here. That reminds me, I've been trying to
منكدير سابليسور
recruit centrality. How badly would you refuse? Well, actually, let's actually, we can't recruit them now. It looks like someone else got them first. This is kind of why we have to drop the Verpine. Everybody else is grabbing everyone else's potential allies. Oh, and by the way, someone had asked earlier, is there, are the unknown regions in the game? And the answer is yes. Yes, they are. Big old chunk of empty space up here, right where the unknown regions should be. Only it's not so empty. and it's going to get even more stuff, so I've read, in future updates. So that's pretty exciting as well. Now I should note, by the way, I am playing Veda, which is probably, I don't know, an update or two out of date, so I really don't know if you guys will see things differently by the time you get the game or not. But it shouldn't change too much. What do I use here? No, not 10 tanks. It'd be nice if I could just pop 10 tanks into existence, but no. Oh, do we have Mandalore? Yes, we do. And good old Coruscant. Let's, we have a free building slot for our secret outpost on Coruscant. We already got a rebel smuggling base there. So let's drop... third tier. I'd rather think about it other way around, first tier, really. Reading from the bottom up. I should not have done this when I'm half asleep, man. Okay. So, as I was saying...
United, we will prevail.
Oh. Don't take it personally, humans. It's just business. And then they declare war for conquest. With their friends, the Black Sun. And the Black Sun is after most of our territory. Not good timing, guys. Not good timing at all. Well, alright, let's see what we can do about this.
Technology discovered. Hostile fleet encountered.
Where?
Spaceport under attack. Hostile fleet encountered.
Oh man, more and more of them. And this a result of that rumor we just paid for. The coordinates have led to an abandoned research station. Our teams have restored the life support systems and are slicing through data logs. When 4 laboratory compartments that seem destroyed, or rather, but there are 4 laboratory compartments that seem devoted to advanced engineering and methods, though the equipment is dated. This facility is essentially 500 years old. So you guys, I'm literally blind without my glasses. I'm doing my absolute best on reading these events for you. But long story short, well, they were researching advanced engineering techniques here, when all of a sudden things were bad, and people were, how to say, enslaved basically, as punishment for their crimes. The people did not like that one bit, obviously. Or I should say, for their non-crimes, they didn't really do anything wrong. And that does give us +5 to engineering research for 120 months. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we've got enemies very close to our space. Actually, they're in our space now, but they must have gone back into Black Sun territory. And the Black Sun, I'm a little surprised about. We actually had fairly good relations with them.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Ooh, man. We're in no shape to fight either of these battles. One of our governors went stubborn on us. I hate when that happens. Let's recruit, and we'll take the aggressive person. Why not? Did they lose to the Starbase? I don't imagine so.
Technology discovered.
Okay, this is one of the event windows you get when you develop a technology which has a few different variations to it. It's the same tech all the way around, but depending on your choice, it's a little bit different in what it does overall. So it's really up to you what you feel will play your strengths. And your weaknesses, of course. And you can ask her to tell you more. The saw metric. Anyway, we can do regenerative, we can do advanced. I like the reinforced shields.
Technology discovered.
So we've got those. But what we really need on our side right now, other than new allies, is more ships. Because our allies are suddenly making a lot of enemies.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Okay, now my leader has a fit. Okay, and by the way, sorry that this is going slowly, but Ordinarily, for recording and posting a game like Stellaris, or in this case, Fallen Republic, you would have hours and hours of footage with lots of stuff that's not interesting, and then boom, you hit the stuff that is interesting, and then once you're all done with your campaign, you spend hours upon hours upon hours editing out the boring stuff and just having the good. And with only until the 19th left, we really didn't have time for that. And I don't really in my schedule anyway, so I figured you guys just might like to enjoy watching me play a little bit while I relax and chill out. Please do feel free to talk. Those of you who are out there, I appreciate you tuning in. And what's this? Our spies have told us about a great opportunity at the Kuat Drive Yards. 2 Quasar Fire class cruiser carriers are en route to replenish their consumables. I recommend we assemble a sizable raiding fleet. Oh my. Secure under the command of our best admirals to orbit the capital and secure these forces. And secure these vessels for currencies, or for ourselves. Shows you how legally blind I really am. Currencies? No, it's just ourselves. Okay, you can't afford to take the risk. Or you can pick it, assemble the raid. There's a point. If we just launch a raid, we don't incur the costs belly, but well, the Sebrak are not exactly our friends. I'm not going to take the risk. Sadly, we did not get the galactic market. But hey, there's always another chance.
This is madness.
What's madness?
Hostile fleet encountered.
I wonder why R2D2 and C3PO aren't doing anything. Nice of them, wouldn't you think? And that unlocks a new era perk for us. Whenever you complete a tree, you get an era perk, and the era perks are basically, well, they're rewards for clearing out a tradition tree, of course, but they're also very powerful, generally speaking, permanent buffs of some sort to your empire. Sometimes they open special systems or mechanics. Sometimes they're just a flat out buff to your say your firing rate or your diplo weight or trade value, anything like that. Most of them have more than one effect as well. And there are a lot of very cool ones in Fallen Republic, so you should enjoy trying to find just the right match for you. And I was looking through my choices really quick here.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Man, the Mandalorians are coming from everywhere.
Hostile fleet encountered.
because of an alliance we have with, forget the name. It's very late here. Mira Luca, I think. Yeah, Mira Luca, that's the one. Unfortunately, they perished en route to your en route to the scope T.
Hostile fleet encountered. Enemy troops on our soil.
That one might be our Europe perk, just a flat out bonus to energy credits. But this one with alloys is pretty good, 15%. I take the alloys one. Oh, did it not go through? There we go. Okay, I don't think we have time really to wait for more ships to attack the Mandalorians again. Because, well, you can see it from the picture, they are taking over Cathar territory.
The enemy has seized our colony.
Ooh, no, I'm not happy about that. We can't stop them in time, though. Not without going right through Mandalorian territory.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Let's see. You have to pick a new tradition tree to work on.
Hostile fleet encountered. Hostile fleet encountered.
We'll do expansion.
Technology discovered.
I really should be watching this one, though.
Hostile fleet encountered. Hostile fleet encountered.
And in the meantime,
Chivas cannot dis...
okay, the war ended. There's truce. I was wondering why the Cathar weren't gone. Now I know. But we have a war with the Black Suns still, it looks like. No, actually it's a Zagirian slave state.
Hostile fleet encountered.
En valjördam.
Looks like we're at war with them for something else. What is it? Ah, combat. I think we've safely got that one, so... Well, apparently we need to look at the Black Sun. Let's see, somewhere convenient. Oh, and we got 500 hyperfuel and mine just drawing a blank. Laser cells. As a result of buying that rumor, not a bad trade for the price. Oh geez, they're attacking more.
Hostile fleet encountered.
They whip out my fleet. Yeah, well, no. Well, the Corvette survived, apparently. Must have gotten away.
Tactical battle imminent.
Bummer, they got my early Star Destroyer.
Light speed.
Yeah, I can't let them take any more planets and so on and so forth.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Constructing. 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 Constructing.
That'll be good enough space fleet to start with.
The enemy has seized our colony.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Constructing.
And in the interim, we also want to look at Dantooine. And hit that recruit button.
Hostile fleet encountered.
We'll just go with good old human rebel troopers for ground forces. We're gonna need more than that, but it's a start.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Come on, build quickly.
Evaluerar. Evaluerar.
I don't know why we're at war, so... So I'm going to bribe them. Well, actually, no, I can't because we have to get peace. So I will instead utilize our institution, Delegation of 2000. I'm going to ask them to use their good relations ability. And we'll refresh the list here until we get the black sun to come up. There we go. And that should be an improvement. No? Wow.
Evaluerar.
Hostile fleet encountered. Technology discovered.
We can surrender, but they want 6 of our systems, which...
Evaluerar.
No, not gonna happen. So, who is still out there watching? I can't believe you are. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I'm curious. You know, I haven't been the most thrilling host tonight, but unfortunately, well, I said I had a bad night. I had a really bad night. 3 of the ships are about ready.
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
Constructing.
Oh,
Construction complete.
some research we can do here. Fortress districts. Because they'd be handy in situations like right now where we're getting mass invasions.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Okay. Making some ground on the
The enemy has made landfall.
They're taking another planet. Well, actually, if he's alive and commanding ships, then where is he?
The enemy has seized our colony.
We finally formed the Rebel Alliance. There's war, but there is also hope. Oh, wow. From the deepest reaches of the Outer Rim to the tallest Coruscant spires, a word ripples throughout the galaxy. It stirs the hearts of millions, terrorizes billions, and inspires trillions. Through the long thought dead at the hands of Emperor Palpatine, during the overthrow of the Old Republic, the word, one that carries a death sentence on 100 planets, burns anew. The rebellion. Their petitions ignored, their demands for redress denied. A force of partisans, idealists, saboteurs, political dissidents, insurrectionists, and guerrilla fighters has turned to the one force the Empire understands: violence. While various groups have previously resisted the Empire on an ad hoc basis, they now stand united under a single military command. They are the greatest challenge the Empire has yet faced. Though the Imperial military is far larger and battle-hardened, the galaxy does not lack for military equipment, and there is no shortage of volunteers. Around the galaxy, fathers return from their attics, shouldering weapons left moldering since the Clone Wars, while their fathers pass on heirloom breastplates and helms to younger hands. Whether by blade and blaster or guile and diplomacy, the Rebel Alliance stands ready to confront the Empire in all its forms. The shroud of the dark side has been challenged. Hope burns anew. Begun, the Civil War has. Should I say, begun, the Civil War has. But for right now, we're getting our butts kicked by the Black Sun because we don't have a fleet. Although it says the admiral from the original fleet arrived and he is posted on it, or rather survived, and he's posted on it. There he is. He's on the one Corvette that made it, of course. Sure, that's coincidental. Okay, you guys, it is really like super late here, far longer than the 30 minutes I had planned to stream, so
Hostile fleet encountered.
even though there are hostile fleets being encountered, I think I'm gonna have to call the stream for tonight. The stream is long enough that it's actually not even going to have all of it on YouTube, unfortunately. But I hope those of you who watched did enjoy. If you did happen to enjoy what you watched, well, I would really appreciate if you would give a like, and if you're interested in more content like this, please also give a subscribe. Legacy Art Games is all about supporting disabled and chronically ill gamers and entertaining everybody else at the same time. So your likes and your subscriptions do help us out in that regard, even though we don't make a penny off of them. So with that said, JT, Legacy Art Games, signing off for the night, the very late night. You guys have a good one.